The nasty weather means your visibility will be limited out there, and have adverse effects on your sensors.
It's time to party!
Here we go! The qualifying tournament on Hardcore is about to kick off. The opening phase is a 2v2 gauntlet followed by a team free-for-all match. The final team standing will punch their ticket to the FedCom Unification Tournament on Solaris. Running the gauntlet, we have Jake Mason and Duncan, the disappointing Fisher.
She, got it in for you?
Romantic detour gone awry.
Mason and Fisher face a tough test right out of the gate. The Teal twins have been taking the magistracy of Canopus by storm with their winning ways. They've really been on a tear this recent circuit.
The last time I saw double trouble like this, I had blurred vision thanks to a bottle of Acton gin, coupled with a weekend of self-loathing.
Okay, now this fight is officially on. The twins has been knocked out of the match. I cannot believe what I am witnessing here.
Believe it, baby!
Their weapons just took a hit. Let's see if that shifts the momentum here. Oh my god, the Teal twins are eliminated in stunning fashion.
A twin killing!
Somehow, Duncan Fisher's team has made it through the first round. I'm shocked, because Duncan never rises to the occasion.
Damn, sounds like you really got on her bad side.
She had the misfortune of meeting my intoxicated alter ego, Drunken Fisher. She wasn't a fan.
Pilots are maxed out. Who's got the will to survive here?
Got eyes on the repair bay. Gonna patch myself up.
In our challenger's way is the Invictus stable, and they've lived up to their name. Losing a match is a rarity for these MechWarriors. Jake Mason and Duncan Fisher are gonna be in some serious trouble here.
Trouble and I are well acquainted. It strikes about as much fear in me as a plumber facing down a blocked toilet.
I'm having second thoughts about accepting this offer, Commander.
Already on my third. More shooting.
history.
Sayonara! Another opponent falls to my autocannon. An incredible personality.
Don't take this the wrong way, pal, but you're a horrible shot.
There isn't a right way to take that.
Under your belt.
Does a winning personality count?
I think you've got your work cut out for you, Commander.
No shit.
System offline.
This match is losing steam. These MechWarriors are showing signs of wear and tear. Can they rally? They need to battle until the bitter end. This gauntlet match continues. Somehow, Jake Mason and Duncan Fisher are still standing, defying all logic and reason.
Defying logic and reason is kind of my thing.
But the path to victory is about to get even harder. Stepping into the arena is the Forgotten Foes, and they're gonna make Duncan Fisher remember all the beatings he's taken in his previous matches.
Worse than when she kicked me to the curb.
All right, let's make it out of here first, and then worry about your broken heart.
Incoming missile. Target destroyed.
Unbelievably, the Forgotten Foes have been knocked out of the match.
The Forgotten Foes will never forget this loss, or who defeated them. They strutted in here like they had the match in the bag, but we proved too much. They could not overcome our mech-dueling prowess.
Hey, Duncan, are you calling the match, or is Ava?
Why? You think I have a future in it? Maybe after I hang up my neural helmet for the last time.
Buddy, you won't have a future at all if you don't shut up and fight.
We've reached the final round of the gauntlet. The married MechWarriors, the Golbaras.
Sounds like a very violent form of marriage therapy.
This duo has a history of savage matches. They've been known to employ some very dirty tactics that have crippled their opponents.
I'll take option B, where that doesn't happen.
Target annihilated.
Oh wow, that's one Golbara the complexion of the match. What a turn of events! The gold bars are no longer standing.
Well, I hope they weren't married to winning.
The gauntlet match has come to a stunning end, and somehow Jake Mason and Duncan Fisher have emerged victorious. In just a moment, they'll compete for a team free-for-all match.
Another chapter in the Ballad of Duncan Fisher is in the books.
We got through that, but don't get cocky. Still a lot of work to do.
This is a team free-for-all match to decide who will snag the opening team slot in the upcoming FedCom Unification Tournament, being held on Solaris on New Year's Eve.
I think she means the next chapter in my heroic journey back to Solaris.
Get your head in the fight. We can't talk our way through this.
Where there is a will and sharp wits, there is a way.
How have you stayed alive this long?
I'm the hero of my own story. I can't die.
Ugh, I'm getting too old for this shit.
Teams from the Spawn Knights, Exterminators, and Demon Sharks look fierce. There's also the Mudslingers to deal with. Mason and Fisher are facing stiff competition.
When we're through with them, they'll all be limp noodles strewn across the arena floor.
Hey, head on a swivel. They're closing in from every direction.
Whoa, mama, they're swarming us like a pack of piranhas. Don't let them bite you in the ass.
New target, Hunchback. Target acquired.
This could really impact the match. Their offensive capabilities have taken a hit. Ammo ignites. Direct hit! Arc blasted right off. That ammo went up faster than Duncan Fisher's career as a MechWarrior. And somehow, by some crazy turn of events, the Mudslingers have been flung out of the match.
New target, Stalker. Target acquired.
Direct hit! Their firepower just took a hit. Donated that leg to the scrapyard.
Target destroyed. New target, Griffin.
And the intensity is ramping up as only half the contestants remain. We're inching closer to finding out who will secure the coveted open spot in the New Year's tournament on Solaris. Preferably not anyone named Duncan Fisher.
Sounds like I'm living inside her head. Rent-free.
Destroyed.
Keep your eye on the prize. This is our match to lose, pal.
Rest easy. I'm in it to win it.
How did this happen? The demon sharks are taken out. Unbelievable.
It appears all the sharks were good for were chumming the waters.
New target, Trevor.
An arm just got shredded in the chaos.
New target, Firestarter.
You've got to be kidding me. The exterminators have been ousted.
She means exterminated.
The exterminators entered this qualifying tournament as heavy favorites. Now this competition is wide open. We're headed for an exciting finish here. You can feel the intensity pulsing through the arena out there. I can't believe what I'm seeing here. The Spawn Knights are eliminated.
They won't be respawning back into this competition.
Round 2 kicking off, yet another chance for Duncan Fisher and Jake Mason to finally be taken out of the competition. Not that I'm rooting for that or anything. This match is losing its momentum out there. These MechWarriors seem to be wearing down. Let's hope they've still got some gas left in the tank.
New target, Phoenix Hawk. Target acquired.
Ah, that's a direct hit. The Purple Cobras just went down. The pace of the match is slowed. You can see the fatigue setting in. It's all about who wants it more now. These MechWarriors are feeling the effects. Is still standing.
Standing and thriving. These opponents are becoming footnotes in my story. When the dust settles, it will say that Duncan Fisher and Jake Mason were like poetry in motion as they scored an incredible victory inside the arena on hardcore.
All right, focus. We actually need to win first.
The impossibles are cut down, which I didn't think was possible heading into this thing. It's all over. Jake Mason and Duncan Fisher win against all odds, hopes, and my prayers. They've taken the open spot in the upcoming FedCom Unification Tournament being held in Steiner Stadium on Solaris. Hopefully, that's where their dumb luck runs out.
Good thing dumb luck is always on my side.
Ready, sir. Let's get to it. I hope my battle ability is satisfactory to your needs.
Pandemonium is raging downtown Solaris City. Moments ago, I caught up with Randall Logan, a member of the Inglorious Outcasts, the group suspected of commandeering the mech and setting it aflame.
For years, the Solaris Games and others like it have offered great wealth and fame to countless victors. But they have also maimed or ended the lives of many others, all to the sound of cheers and applause. We call on those responsible.
Blah, blah, blah. This sounds like boring nonsense. A big old nothing burger with extra cheese. Let's get down to business. Solaris, the holy grail of mech duels. Yours truly finally makes a triumphant return to these legendary arenas. Citizens across Greyland and Equatus and the entire Innersphere will watch as I blow up. Metaphorically, of course. Burning to death is not my idea of a good time. But obliterating other mech warriors that are fighting in the Solaris arenas? Haha! Count me in! Buckle up, Solaris! Daddy's home!
mission area is under a heavy weather warning. It's going to affect visibility for you.
Okay, we're in the shit now, buddy. My contact is set to meet us at the marked sewage plant. That's a crappy place for a deal to go down, but I need my souped-up mech. Then I'll be ready to take Solaris by storm. Or should I say, shitstorm. I prefer staying in one happy piece.
Highwaymen, bury these scabs in the swamp.
Target.
Our employer wants this area cleared of all tanks.
New target perfect.
Crow's Nest. Mercenary forces on approach.
chance against you.
You don't get it. We always collect. Advancing on enemy target. Put him into the ground.
Target acquired. Target urban map. Target destroyed. Target acquired. Target destroyed. Target destroyed. Target acquired. Target destroyed. Target acquired.
That's the last of them.
Destroyed.
Those highwaymen chumps hit the road hard.
You've made enemies with the wrong people.
I make enemies with the right people, too. So the joke's on you.
All right, let's keep moving and get our hands on this mech.
Copy that.
So tell me, what's so special about this mech?
Not a clue. But I've got a friend who tells me he's been playing with recovered helm core tech. The cutting edge of mech-ass kickery.
So this is your friend, huh?
In a manner of speaking.
You cost the Solaris arms a lot of seatbelts. They paid you to showcase a mech. Instead, you showed how to lose. Miserably. You need to pay up.
I'll have the money once I win the tournament. But I need that mech to do it.
That wasn't the deal. You want the mech, you gotta fight for it.
Well, it's a good thing I brought someone to do my fighting for me.
Me too. Some, friends from Vampire Stables.
Sounds like they'd be right at home laid inside wooden coffins. My boy will happily oblige and put them in their place.
popular in these parts.
Yeah, this is a much warmer welcome than I'd like. That's the price of being such a lovable outlaw.
No matter what mech you pilot, you're gonna bottom out.
But the good thing about me is I always find another rock bottom to hit.
Target acquired. Target destroyed. Incoming missile.
Let's take that tank apart.
Target destroyed. Target acquired.
Looks like the vampires are riding off into the dawn.
All right, I cleared out the swamp and saved your ass. Again.
Hey, my ass is very grateful.
Tournament's about to get underway, Commander. It's imperative you make it to the final match. The Inglorious Outcast Assassin is set to appear during the finale when the Solaris Council is seated in their viewing box and the protective ballistic glass has been compromised. I've gotten word the agents working for the Outcasts are attempting to sabotage the glass as we speak.
We know why you're here, Mason. Bow out, or you'll end up on the wrong end of a violent blood match.
That's an offer you should refuse. I know it'll be tough, but do you think you can make it without me, Mason?
Yeah, I think I got it.
Here we go. Another tournament in Steiner Stadium ringing in the new year. The opening match of the FedCom Unification Tournament. This tournament is brought to you by all the corrupt match fixers of the great houses that have infected Solaris. The worst kept secret.
Tedious Terry here is insulting the sanctity of the games, and the great houses, and me. And his delivery is so bland. His voice is in dire need of some spicy seasoning.
This match is a team free-for-all, but it doesn't matter. It's all predetermined anyway.
This guy is playing with fire. That's usually my brand.
New target highlighted.
Ammo ruptured. That was lit.
Target acquired.
There goes a metal limb.
Moving as instructed.
Oh, there goes a leg. Ammo pack cooked off. Ooh.
We're rolling to rendezvous. At requested location.
nothing like flies. Looks like this newbie Jake Mason has a spark. He's about to be taught a lesson.
Looks like the old man's not wrong. They're gunning for you, buddy.
Nothing personal, Mason. You're just in the way.
Yeah, heard that over the years. It's starting to feel a little personal.
And it looks like they're ganging up on the rookie. I'm sure this is just a coincidence and wasn't planned. Let me toast my wobbly bomb to Jake Mason. Another bright star that will fade quick.
Oh, baby. Sounds like he's really choking on his words up there. What a shame. I think Terry C has taken a permanent turf nap. And so will Mason if he doesn't defeat these final teams that are looking to make ash angels out of his mech.
The commentary isn't helping.
But are you not entertained?
Not the word I'd use.
Enemy mech down.
Target acquired.
Focus target received, Commander. Enemy mech destroyed.
Well done. Targeting fire.
Yeah, I got a knack for it.
Top shelf performance, Mason. You've proven to be a great MechWarrior and sidekick.
Finally hit the high point of my career.
And now there's an empty seat in the commentator's booth. And you know what? It's calling my name.